I'd like to show you this pattern, which is from this place in Denmark, according to Peter Collingwood's The Techniques of Sprang. It is interlinking with rows of interlacing here, and then here again where the pattern starts again. So here I've got a warp set up so that every other row, or one row will be blue and another white, but you'll see the movement of the threads with the color, hopefully. We start out by taking 3 front rows, or threads rather. In this row, 2 front are going to go counterclockwise or anti-clockwise around one front thread. One front thread is going to go up, 2 are going to go down. And then front thread goes down, a back thread comes up. Continue with that all the way across. Now I've run out of front threads. There are 3 back threads remaining. One back thread will go over 2. And there you see we've got 2 coming up here and 2 going down there, and that's how we know it's correct. So the twist, I'll just beat down the twist to the bottom part of the fabric and put a stick in down there. Just take this one out so you can see the pattern developing. Alright, so we've got our back threads. The next row, second row, will just be 1 front thread going over a back thread counterclockwise. The third row, we have 2 front threads going down and 1 coming up. So there was our back thread, 2 front threads go around it and it comes up. And then front thread going down, back thread going up. Still going counterclockwise. This is S twist. Now if you looked at Sprung much, I think it's unusual for S twists to be used this much, but this is the pattern. So at the end we had 2 coming up from the back, a front going down, 2 coming up from the back. And again we check, and that is correct. So push down the twist, put in a stick down there. Fourth row, front thread going over back. Front thread goes down, back comes up. Still twisting in the S direction, counterclockwise. That is the end of the 4th row, and at this point we switch. We're going to switch the twist direction, and when you switch from one direction to the other, instead of interlinking, it will interlace. First move, we take 3 at the back, and 2 are going to come clockwise to the front, and 1 is going to go to the back. The next thing is to take 1 from the back going up and 1 from the front going down. Now you know, since we started with 3, we're going to end with 3 over here. So 3 threads here. 2 are going to go clockwise over 1. And again, we'll check. We've got 2 here and 2 back here, so that's correct. Next row, 1 from the back going up, 1 from the front going down. And since we started with 1, we will end with 1. Push the twists that are building up a mirror image down at the bottom. Try to make sure you push them down evenly. You can't see it because it's out of range of the camera, but this next row we will have 2 from the back coming up, 1 from the front going down, and then 1 from the back going up, 1 from the front going down. We'll repeat. 1 from the back going up, 1 from the front going down all the way across to the end, where we will have 1 from the back going up and 2 from the front going down. And the last row, 1 from the back going up, 1 from the front going down. And you can see the shed, you can see the fabric. We'll pull on that, and you can see the interlacing part quite clearly here. And you can also see how the angle is quite steep. When you go from one direction and then reverse and go the other direction, it prevents the curling, so the whole fabric isn't being skewed. You skew this way for a little bit and then you curl the other way. And so it's not only kind of pretty, but it's also functional. I should say that I'm using very thick yarn, and it's spun to be cabled. There's 2 plies and 2 singles. And this is just for demonstration purposes. I believe that the archaeological finds in the bogs were quite fine thread, so this is just to show you how the pattern goes. There you are.